Hi, Tony.
Tony, how are you?
Good morning, both of you. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Fantastic.
Wow. First of all, Beth, I adore you. Leverage was one of my favorite shows, and Dean is a very good friend. So
I'm so happy to hear that. He's a very good friend of mine as well, and I love that you love the show. I love it too. I miss it.
yeah, and I'm waiting for the Leverage movie to come out.
Yeah.
But
you and a lot of other people.
let's talk about the newest and bestest thing on television, 68 Whiskey.
Absolutely.
My gosh, what a great show!
Oh yeah, this has been an awesome journey. Having Ron Howard and Brian Grazer at the helm of this thing automatically sets you up for a fantastic ride. There's action, there's comedy, there's drama. It's a progressive take on like a MASH type show. And so far, we're having a lot of fun.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Brutally funny, would you call it?
I would.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I like to say that the comedy gets you through the drama. The drama reminds you that it's real. That the world is real that we're in over there. It reminds you that there are human beings on both sides of every conflict, and that's what we're trying to show. And that, especially with the volunteer army like we have now, and has been since 73, people are there for different reasons, and all those reasons are real. And because everybody's there for different reasons and choose to stay for different reasons, we're going to explore that. And I think that's where the comedy, the drama, and the love for the characters should come from.
One of the things that blew me away about 68 Whiskey is, you guys have both done television for a bit. Mm-hmm. The set that you guys have for this is enormous.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It really is. When I set foot on it, I was telling Beth, I said, where's the set? Because I got lost and ended up on a base. Where's the set? And I said, these guys are not playing around. And it's totally cinematic. We're doing a movie every week. And when you have Ron and Brian bringing their expertise and the standards that they set for things like that to what we're doing, it's an incredible thing to be involved in.
Beth, we are in a new golden age of television, aren't we?
We are.
Wow.
A lot has changed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is not MASH. Although as brilliant as MASH was, this takes it up a couple of notches.
Well, yeah, absolutely. We're able to explore different themes with this show that haven't been explored. It's really exciting for me as a woman to play Major Sonia Holloway because she's not afraid to use authority. She's empowered. People, respect her, and she's not one note. Our writers are really clever and amazing, and they've created very compelling characters. All of us have journeys, internally, and then externally, we have a job to do. So for me, it's been such an honor to play someone who can be tough and strong and not put into a box. Women are very complicated, as you all know. Mm-hmm. So it's great to be allowed to explore that with my character.
Lamont, tell me a little bit about your character.
Well, I play Colonel Harlan Austin. He runs the base. Everybody there answers to him, no matter what they do. The buck stops with him. He comes from a long line of soldiers who served in every conflict we've had. So for him, it's a family business. He has a very gruff exterior, but those layers get peeled away with each episode. So you see how much he really cares for his people and what they're going through, and the empathy that he does have for his people. Because you have to, because he understands that if these people fail, other people die. So he has to keep them in positions to do well and do their jobs well. And you also have to understand that what he represents, like Sonia, is that leaders have a life. That sometimes gets taken for granted sometimes because of the commitment that you have to make to be there, to re-enlist, to stay for multiple deployments. And the beauty of the show is examining why these people, like Austin, choose to stay. It's one thing to go, but it's another thing to choose to stay. And I think those stories are what you're going to find fascinating, and realizing that human beings are involved on both sides of this conflict. Because in conflicts like this, let's be honest, there's two groups of people that know what's going on. The people over there and the people who sent them there. So, we're doing a good job of examining that, I think. Mm-hmm.
Well, needless to say, you also have a brilliant cast you're working with. It is just you know, a three-dimensional look at human beings in a terrible situation.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we've been really lucky. That camaraderie, you know, has been there with us as actors from the start, and we don't get to work with everybody. It's a big cast. It's a multicultural, you know, many-dimensional show, and it's so wonderful for us as actors, I think, to be an audience member and to see the work of our peers and see how well it's translating, because that is really how we all feel on set. It's one big family, and we all really truly get along. So it's been a lot of fun for me to see it all come together when I watched the first episode.
Well, it's 68 Whiskey. It's on the Paramount Network. You guys, I mean, this must be a very, very proud series to be part of.
It
Absolutely.
is, absolutely.
And thank you for your time this morning, Beth. I'm going to say hello to you on Twitter later,
All right.
and share this interview with you. You're amazing on Twitter, Lamont. Thank you
you
so much.
My pleasure, my brother. Anytime, Tony.
Thank you for the support.